I'm Davey.
I'm Misty.
DMWATS.
Unscripted.
Unedited.
Unapologetic.
Let's get it. What's going on, everybody? I am Davey.
I'm Misty.
And welcome to another episode of DMWATS Podcast, guys. You guys know you can find us at DMWATSpodcast.com. Find us at all those streaming services, as usual. And Doge, AMC, I'm not going to touch on that one until after our fun fact, because oh boy. And
He's got a lot to say.
Got a few things to say about that.
And by the way, I'm wearing pink gossamer tonight.
Yes, she is. She's gonna read. Okay, you guys have to say first. I'm sorry.
Halloween fun facts.
Go ahead.
Okay, candy corn, and this is very controversial. Just me saying candy corn was originally called chicken feed. The Goelitz Confectionery Company originally sold the polarizing treat in boxes with a rooster on the front of them in order to appeal to America's agricultural roots. So candy corn had a big cock on it. That's what they're saying.
Open this up.
Yeah. So basically the recipe has gone unchanged since the 1880s.
Shameful.
I have something to say about candy corn. I can do like half a one. And two, if you put, I didn't know this. I didn't know this till like 10 years ago.
Candy corn?
What you can do with candy corn.
So please go on and explain.
So you take candy corn and turn it upside down and put it like on something, like thread it through a stick or something. You can actually make an ear of corn.
Really?
Well, yeah, because look at it. It's a triangle of white, orange, and yellow. So if you line up all the yellow and you've got it sticking up.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
It is literal corn. It is a bit of corn. And I felt so stupid.
But it's also disgusting.
Like, oh my God.
It's also nasty. It
is.
Candy corn is just it's every bit of disgusting. We just can't.
It's bad.
For those who like candy corn.
It's tradition.
Yeah, it's a tradition. Yeah, you like candy corn.
Doesn't mean it's not wrong.
Oh, God.
So yeah, you can make little tiny ears of corn out of candy corn and really ruin somebody's Halloween.
Ooh, yeah, you can. So, but
there you go. There's your
Halloween fun fact. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna slide this way, and she's gonna slide that way. On YouTube, you can see we moving out of the way of the Shiba, because you know what? That's what every other cryptocurrency is doing right now. Moving out of the way of the Shiba.
Oh, look at your little Shiba.
Look at your Shiba. So look.
I know. I'm messing with the dog.
So here's the thing. Shiba had a rally of rallies of all rallies.
Our day, I haven't blinked. I'm blinking now.
Oh my goodness. Shiba was.
It has been all day since 7:30 this morning. And honestly, we couldn't sleep last night. I'm very tired.
Yeah.
We couldn't sleep because of other reasons. But then Shiba around 3 or 4 went to 6 or 7.
No, around 3 or 4, I think we're right at 6. It was like 61.
It was at 61.
Now, mind you, when we say 61, we're talking about
hundredths of a penny.
Yeah, so it was like what, 6 zeros in front of it, or 5 zeros in front of it?
5 zeros.
It's 5 zeros in front of it plus the number. So to give you guys,
no, it's 4.
Yeah, whichever one. Yeah, but we got to tell you guys this: on the day, Shiba was up 52%.
A lot.
52%.
A lot.
Now here's the thing: we look back 3 months. Shiba in 3 months. Shiba was up 1,113%.
And you guys are sitting there moaning and groaning, going, what are you going to get out of a fraction of a penny? Really? When you hold millions of something,
all it takes is for it to go up a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just another fraction of a penny. Eat one more zero.
Yep.
And you've made millionaires. You've made billionaires. You've made thousandaires.
Yeah. Like this thing. Here's what you guys got to understand about this rally. You got to understand also about this rally. Shiba today surpassed Dogecoin.
It did in popularity,
and market capitalization. It passed Dogecoin. It became the number 9 most popular cryptocurrency.
Of it being traded on Coinbase today alone was in the trillions.
It was 7 trillion.
7 trillion.
That's the volume.
All over the world.
Yeah.
We're trading this one coin.
Well, it was 7 trillion of
the day.
7 trillion of the token itself was being traded.
That's so okay, but no, volume.
Right. Volume is how many of the tokens itself is being traded.
Yeah, and it was like 2.4.
Yeah, on the day. The day. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but
it's trillion. Okay, so what? You're gonna sit there and argue with me over numbers? So it was like
I don't do math in public.
billion people.
No. I don't do math in public. I'm not arguing over numbers.
That's a huge volume.
Yeah, it is a very, very extremely huge volume. And here I am to tell you that right off the top, Shiba is a force to be reckoned with. We are part of the Shiba Army. That's what they call them, right? Shiba Army.
Proud.
We call it the Shiba Army, and we are proud Shiba holders. And I'm also, I gotta say also, there was a lot of people all of a sudden that was like, man, how do I get hold of a Shiba?
People were contacting us.
Yeah, it was contacting us, our brothers. And it was just like
just people, like friends.
Yeah.
Hey, is it too late for me to get in? No, it's not.
It's not too late.
Get on Webull. Get a Webull account. It's safe.
Yeah, this is not like it's not Bitcoin.
No
prices yet. You know what I mean? Like 59,000.
You can still get a substantial amount for like $10, $20. Just get in and let it ride. You're gonna spend $20 today. Yeah. Just on nonsense. You will.
Because when I first got into Doge, wasn't with Doge, it was at 4 zeros, wasn't it? I believe when I first got into Doge.
Yeah.
And $100 got you 30,000 of Doge. So now I'm pretty sure.
Profit.
Yeah, you
so
still
if
get
you
a profit.
take $10 and it still makes you 50, isn't that $50 fucking that you didn't have?
That you didn't have before.
That's still a profit.
And so we gotta say, man, like if you have not gotten Shiba, you're missing out. You can get it on Webull, crypto.com, Coinbase. There's quite a few other ones that we just don't use, but eToro, there's a lot of other ones you can get Shiba on, and make sure you get you some of that. You do not want to be left off this boat,
because it's the same when Bitcoin went.
Yeah,
people were like, well, I used to hold Bitcoin.
Oh, I used to, and I forgot the password. I thought it was nothing. And then Dogecoin.
And then all of you said, if another Bitcoin comes around, I'm not gonna. It's
what are you waiting on?
Shiba.
What are you waiting on? Here's the thing: the price that what Shiba is at now, analysts predict that it wouldn't be until the end of next year. Where it went now, people was like, it should be around this number.
And in 3 days, the Shiba army, that is a worldwide army, said, yeah. And then Elon tweeted something, and we were like, don't care.
Somebody asked him how many Shiba do you hold.
Yeah.
Somebody asked Elon, how much Shiba do you hold? He was like, none.
It is not dependent.
Nope.
This
nothing.
coin is not dependent.
Nope.
On Bitcoin. It is, which most of them are dependent on the Bitcoin model.
Yeah.
This is not.
It's based off the theory.
Most of them are dependent on Elon. This is not. This is an independence.
Yep. And this is by all means the people's coin, because I like Doge. Don't get me wrong, we like Doge.
Oh, but I'll always love Doge.
But for him to say that Doge is a people's coin, like, well, is it really the people's coin when it's dependent on your words?
Well, that's
true. You know what I mean? And like, as soon as you can say something,
because
it goes up and it goes down. Yeah, the Doge father. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, no, because I'm always going to be, because Doge since 2014, 2015 has taught me stocks. Like, that's how I learned, and that was my first crypto. Yeah. And crypto taught me how to trade stocks. So I'm always going to be partial to Doge. It's always going to be in my heart, but Shiba's where it's at.
Yeah, Shiba. Oh my goodness. You guys gotta understand. The number one trending thing on Twitter was when will Robinhood get Shiba? Number two was Shiba to $1. And then Shiba to 1 cent.
I don't care if here's the thing, and I've been saying this, Robinhood, which is a platform, it's an exchange where you can trade stocks. They're trying to get a crypto wallet, or they are.
Right.
Once they get the crypto wallet, of course they're going to have Shiba. It's of course they are.
That's the way we feel about it.
I don't care if they list it now. I don't, because I can get it on Webull, and I like Webull better.
Yeah. So and I got to tell you, so we both have Webull. Yeah. And we got crypto.com.
And we have Ameritrade. We have traditional.
Yeah, we have a few of them. But we just got to tell you guys, if you were listening to us in any other country, I'm gonna tell you right now, we saw
the night shift, as we like to call it.
The night shift. So the analysts are on right now. The analysts were out earlier as far as what country is buying the most sheep, and it ain't even the U.S. It's actually Turkey. It's actually Turkey that is killing it right now. That's buying all the Shiba up. You know what I mean? So here's what you guys also got to understand about Shiba. Shiba is not like one of those coins where you can't even mine it. You are not able to mine Shiba. Now, you're like, okay, what does that got to do with anything? Well, you can mine all these Doge coins and so on and just keep putting more in circulation. What's out on Shiba? When Shiba first came out, 50% of that token was sent to the creator of Bitcoin.
Yep.
I mean, not Bitcoin, excuse me, Ethereum. Vita Link, okay, look them up. But
anyways,
it was sent to him. And what he did, he burned it. He burned 90% of it. And then 10% of it, he put in a COVID relief fund. What do we say about burning? What do we mean by burning? Well, burning is literally like this wallet that leads to nowhere. This wallet, there's like, hey, I'm just going to imagine you just want to lose something. So you put it in this wallet, send it away. You know what I mean? So that's our dog being silly again. Yeah, get out of here. Go on, beat it.
She's getting my gossamer.
Yeah, get out of here. So, but anyway, so yeah.
This isn't, I promise you, we need to move on.
Okay, yeah, let's move on. Okay. Because I just wanted to say that. But that's not what this was supposed to be about.
Yeah, no.
I went in, I told her I'm gonna try not to talk too much about it.
We're excited because, example, September 24th, I put in $10 into Shiba. I am now way over $10.
Yeah. And it's doing this thing though.
10 times over $10. So just, you know, it's fun. If you want to learn about stocks or crypto, buy some Shiba.
Yep.
We'll put in the YouTube. We'll put our links to people. It's safe. Guys, we've had it for years. It's safe. Don't be like that. Everybody, I promise you, has your bank information. You just don't think about it.
Yeah.
Don't be paranoid now when you could actually make money.
Yeah.
Be paranoid because you get a new debit card every 6 months.
Exactly.
Because somebody has broke into the bank. Anyways, that's my.
Okay. So while we were talking, I picked the fishbowl topic out. And today's, no, it's not stocks. I would have put it back if it was stocks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's how do you stay motivated or complete goals? So I really like this one.
I write lists.
Okay.
I'm a list person.
Okay.
I like lists. I'm goal oriented.
Yes, she is. I can vouch for that.
So I have multiple lists on my phone. I have a huge calendar.
And the front door. The thing at the front door.
Oh, I have a motivator at the front door. It's just, you know, go buy a plain frame with burlap behind it or something, you know, a dark material. And I have a chalk marker and I write on that frame every month. Yeah. You know, and it's just, this is an idea on our calendar too. This is what we need to do this month. These are our goals. This is what I want to accomplish. Yeah.
I think, which you do. And I love it because we share a calendar.
It keeps us on track.
Right.
And then we have our phone calendar that we share.
That's what I'm saying. We share a calendar.
Keeps us on track.
But and then also a lot of stuff that we put in the calendar, obviously besides appointments, it's like, hey, on this day we need to start planning for this.
Sure.
Or so on. Right. And then also what I like is it when some of us come up when one of us come up with an idea, is like I think was important for your goals. If you know that you want to be, I'll just use mine as a pilot. I know I want to be a pilot.
Yeah.
So what games do I play? She can tell you.
Ace Combat.
Ace Combat. You know, if it's an aircraft game, I'm playing an aircraft game. What was my job in the military? I was a boom operator. I flew, you know what I mean, and did a lot of stuff like that. But wanting to be a pilot, okay, you know, you need degrees in it. You don't have to have degrees, but you know, you need an understanding of aerodynamics. Sure. You know, it's like, okay, well, here's what I want to be here. Get my private pilot's license, so on and so forth.
But I think when it comes down to it, the way we keep ourselves motivated is we keep ourselves educated. So we have to put forth the effort to accomplish the thing we want. And while we're in there paying, you know, waiting for it to happen, we're keeping ourselves motivated by writing a list, by we're each other's cheerleader.
Oh, 100%.
Like, you can do this, you got this, and we back each other up. When you were in school for your master's, I was making sure dinner was done, that everybody stayed away from you on certain days when you were in school. And, you know, like you have to stick to it. But again, lists, fun things. I play games with myself. Like, hey, Misty, if you get this done, if you do this for an hour, I'm like my own parent. You know, then you get to go eat a bowl of cereal. You know, I mean, it's that kind of thing. When I was trying to lose weight, I had covered up a mirror. I had this full-length mirror. I covered it all in sticky notes, 1 pound at a time. I knew how many pounds I wanted to lose. That's how many sticky notes were on there. And I couldn't see myself in that mirror. until another pound was gone.
And
another
that's pretty
pound was
cool.
gone. And then at 10 pounds, I allowed myself a pair of shoes. And
Awesome.
then at 25 pounds, I allowed myself another pair of shoes. And that's when the shoe addiction started. So you got to be careful with your lists.
Got a lot of shoes all of a sudden.
I didn't know how many shoes. So one of our goals was to clean out the garage. And then I had to clean out my side of the closet and my drawers. That's a big thing for me. And so we had an old trunk and I'd fixed it. And we put it in our bedroom. He's like, babe, I feel like you should put your shoes in here. I was like, okay, that's a good idea. Half my shoes fit.
Yeah.
And I looked up and there was more shoes and I went, uh-oh, Misty has a problem.
Just a little bit.
I didn't even know I had a problem.
Well, I could also say when it comes to setting your goals, right? She has a little bit of a shoe problem.
I do.
Yeah. She's only laughing because she's realizing when we were putting up them shoes.
Is there an AA for shoes?
Yeah, when we were putting them shoes up,
I need a sponsor.
She looked at me and was like, well, I don't know what a match is. I'm like, does it matter at this point? Like, it doesn't even matter.
I found it.
Yeah. So,
but seriously, I need AA. I won't go, but I just need to know it's there.
But I also say, make sure your goal is realistic.
No, seriously, you have to
make sure your goal is realistic. You can't say I'm going to lose 10 pounds in a week. Okay, you'll be in the hospital. Or you're already sick. That's the reason you lost that. You know what I mean?
Pretty much.
Yeah. So, or don't turn around like I'll be a pilot tomorrow. No, you'll rent that video game and fly it. How about that? That's more realistic. So you get an understanding of flying.
And realistically, to get a pilot's license, it pretty much is like playing a game. I mean, seriously, like that is the realistic thing. What are you looking at?
Sorry, it looked like a spider was coming down.
It is a baby, itty bitty freaking spider.
You know I don't do spiders. I don't do spiders.
It is the size of a pinhead. And the man is fixated on it.
I don't do spiders. She knows that. So this is how we film this episode. Yeah. So stay motivated. And yeah, I'm just gonna.
Would you stop?
Okay, yeah, all right, he's up there, but whatever. So anyway,
but we stay motivated by lists, calendars, and just cheerleading, but genuinely knowing. I think you have to know the inside out of what it is you want, even when it comes to cleaning out your closet. I'm serious. Yeah. Like, okay, am I in the frame of mind for it?
But also,
do I know I need to get rid of things? Am I in the frame of mind to get rid of things?
Yep.
Can I let go today? Like there's psychological things that go with any goal.
Yep. But there are things that I think one of the ones I want to touch on also when she's talking about being a cheerleader. Don't be scared to be your own cheerleader.
You have to be.
You know what I mean? So like, I mean, for those, especially if you're doing it by yourself, don't be scared to be your own cheerleader. You know what I mean? It's like you have to be your biggest cheerleader because at the end of the day, nobody supports you better than you.
You have to like you.
Yeah.
You have to wake up every day and go, you know what? I'm okay. I'm good. And I like me.
Yeah. You got to believe the stuff that you got to believe that you can achieve the stuff that you're actually wanting to do.
Right.
And I think one of the other things about motivation is understand that failure is going to happen. You know what I mean? Because if you've gone your whole life without failing in something, you have not lived.
If you don't think the Wright brothers didn't crash a few planes before they figured out how to fall gracefully, because that's all a plane is being able to take off, soar, and then fall gracefully, then you are sorely mistaken. Landing is another word for a coordinated crash. That's all it is. That's all it is. A plane should not fly. It shouldn't. It is metal and fiberglass and all kinds of stuff. But it does. It does. And you gotta fail to get to the next thing. Edison had a lot of bulbs before he got to the one. Yeah. But no, when we talk about staying, on your goals and things, right there, I'd also, what do you think about also having alternative goals? Like if it's like, okay, so this is my goal. Absolutely. But I'm cool with here too. But that's learning to bend. That's learning to compromise, and not because something bad happened, so I guess I can't achieve that. No, you can still achieve it, but it's learning to bend. Be the palm tree in the hurricane that bends, does not break. Well, and says, hey, this right now. I've got to take this kind of diversion, but I will stand up straight again and be able to pursue it in this way.
And no matter what you're saying, I think we can always revert back to make your goals realistic, because it's like
bites.
It's like, well, you guys say that, but I want to be president, and I'm 60 years old and don't know anything about politics.
Learn.
Yeah, you can learn. You can
Start
learn
in your community.
Right. But, you know, we have to say this. We talk about realistic goals, right? And things like that. You can't say that, oh, I want to be president. Like, goes back to what we're saying, like, I want to be president within a year. No. Realistic goals.
You gotta do some
you
steps.
Gotta do,
like you gotta work in your community. You gotta know what's going on in the world.
Yeah, but
you gotta
also
have a worldview.
Right. Also, don't be scared to ask for help in your goals.
Oh,
that is a huge one that I think a lot of people, when you start talking about achieving a goal, I think a lot of people is like, okay, I can do this and I'm gonna do this on my own. Okay, not saying that you can't achieve certain things on your own, but what is wrong with asking for help?
You have to ask
what is wrong with asking for help to achieving your goals? It's human nature. Like, ask for help. Don't be scared to ask for help. I mean, it is a goal, meaning it's going to be a difficult thing to achieve.
Yeah,
so even the greatest had to ask for help. I'm sure Jordan didn't learn how to be so great on his own. Ooh, almost was a bad thing. Ooh. For those that didn't hear that, I almost tipped my drink over. All right, we're good to go.
You good?
Mm-hmm.
Spider and now the drink.
Well, I've been keeping my eye on that spider. So
you said the greatest. I went right to Ali, and you went to Jordan.
Even him though.
Like,
no. I say even Jordan didn't learn.
How old am I?
Yeah. What? Okay.
No, that was exactly. I need help. I have a shoe addiction.
But even then,
my name is Misty, and I'm addicted to shoes.
But even Ali, that's correct though. Even you can do the same thing with Ali. He had help too. He didn't just automatically come out as the greatest, right?
Sure.
Yeah, he didn't automatically come out as the greatest.
But you gotta be willing to put in the work. That's why I go with the psychological end. You have to find out what it is about the thing you want, know who you are inside to achieve it. And again, it comes down to throwing things out. I mean, if you just want to get rid of some stuff, you have to.
You mean like on your list? Like, hey,
you gotta know what the end. Think from the end. What is it you want? And then go backwards if you have to, because a lot of people don't know. They know the end, but they don't know the beginning. They don't know how to get there. So then if you know what the end is, then start thinking back from the end, and it'll give you the steps that you need to start.
And I promise it's not useless information. You know what I mean? Because I 100% agree. And I've tried that before. It's like, okay, where do I want to be? I want to be here. You know, say, okay, fine. President of the United States. We'll start with that. President of the United States.
Right.
Okay, what were they before they were president of the United States? I guess with the exception of Trump, Reagan, most of them were, most of the people knew
governor,
something. Yeah, knew something about politician. Right.
A congressman.
That's what I'm saying.
A lawyer. You know, let's
that
go
knows
down the list
something
of the
about that. Yeah.
And who they were.
Yeah.
And then keep going. Okay, well, what do I need to get there? Because each time you're lowering it, you're making that step.
Yeah.
Until you get to where you are. And then you're like, oh, okay. Well, so this is the path I need to take. It's like being a doctor.
Yeah.
I want to be a doctor. Okay, well, then I need this schooling. Well, how am I going to get this schooling? Well, I got to fill out this. Well, but I still need this. Okay, now get this. I mean, it's a step thing.
Yeah. I think one of the easiest way to break that down is that you will never win the lottery if you don't buy a ticket.
And you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Boom. You know what I mean? What? You didn't like the lottery one?
Well, no, I'm just saying. I mean, it was you know.
What?
Kind of memey.
No, I think I liked it. No, it wasn't. Yeah, I like that one. But I do like that you miss 100% shots you don't take.
Of course you do.
That's for sure, including the lottery. If you don't play the lottery.
But you have to be your own cheerleader. You have to change your attitude. That's the first step. And you have to get in the mindset of I'm going to.
Yeah.
Not I want to. No, I'm going to.
Yeah.
I will. You have to start changing your words. You have to start. It really is a real thing. You have to start inviting that in and start changing your thinking and getting that speech down.
Yeah, no, I agree. And we even talked about it because I told you I'd love to do voiceovers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We talked, and true story. It was like, hey, I was like, I'd like to do voiceovers for stuff like that. And she went through a laundry list of things that we're gonna have to do for me to actually. I said, you do all that? Yes. Yes. This is not.
How bad do you want it?
Yeah, how bad did you want to do voiceovers?
Oh, did you think you wouldn't have to work?
Mm.
Because I got news to tell you. Anything you want, you got to work for it.
That's 100% true.
It's just true. It's not going to be handed to you. And you know what? If it is handed to you, you're not going to like it.
No,
you're not going to appreciate it. I promise you.
Yeah, it's for prime example. Those I mean, maybe some of you know some rich kids, or you see them on TV. You see those reality shows with those rich kids, and so you just know those privileged kids that you're just like they've never had to work for anything a day in their life. And then some of those shows give them tasks to do, like go outside into the public and help a homeless man or this and this and that. And they act like it's the end of the world.
Yeah, but they also got to videotape it so they can get more likes. I hate that more than anything. If you want to help people, again, I've said this before, you want to help people, go help people. You don't need your phone with you. You don't need to brag about what you did. Just go help people.
Absolutely. And I absolutely hate that. I really do.
I won't watch them.
Yeah, I don't like folks on there that's like, yeah, so I'm out here giving this man this. There's one guy that we've seen, right? I don't know who he is. He's on Facebook that he does a test with people, honesty test. Where he'll give them money, but he does it to like the homeless people. He'll give them money or whatever to see what they'll do with it. And when they come back, he gives them more money. But I'm like, one of the biggest things that I don't like was a lot of times, people don't want people to see them in a place in the struggle like that. And
because
it's like,
if you're in the struggle and you had no choice but to be in the struggle, you're figuring out how to get out of the struggle and you're living in that struggle. Yeah. Nobody needs to see it.
People don't need to see it.
It doesn't mean you're proud of it.
No.
You're trying to figure out how to get out of it.
Yep. And to capitalize on that, to try to make yourself look good. I hate that. To try to make yourself look good. Look what I'm doing for this person. What?
It's stupid.
That's silly. But like we said, goals, have the motivation, set a list. You know what I mean? And understand that you're gonna stray. It will happen. It's
supposed to.
Damn near.
You gotta work for it, but you gotta be, be aggressive. Be aggressive. No. Be a cheerleader.
Yeah, be a cheerleader.
Had no rhythm either because I couldn't get my clap in my.
It looked like you're trying to clap for the smoke. I was trying to get the smoke out. And I appreciate that, getting the smoke.
You know what my goal is right now? Go back to bed. Because I didn't sleep. My fibro is on fire.
Yeah, it is.
And I just,
It's about that time. It's about that time for us to get through it anyway. So I tell you guys what, goals and motivation, that's our show.
Just get it.
Yeah,
do it.
Do that.
You can do this.
Shia LaBeouf. He's like, just do it. You remember
that?
Just do it. Anyway, okay, that's our little thing. But
just do it.
Yeah, just do it.
Get a calendar. And if you need help, DMWATSpodcast.com.
DMWATS or DMWATS podcast is
we'll be your cheerleader.
Gmail.com. Find us on all these streaming services.
All of them.
Yep, you're watching us on YouTube. Hello, everybody. Doge. We're still a part of Doge. It's not that we don't care about Doge.
Always hold Doge.
Yeah. Iffy on the AMC. We're about a little bit tired of it at this point. But bam, Shiba. That's there. That's there, and I want you guys to know that Shiba is here to stay. You saw that?
I did.
It was, I thought you were gonna do it with me, but I thought we're kind of okay. There we go. Shiba. Make sure you guys take a look at the.
That was a goal. We did it. We completed it.
Exactly. Webull, Coinbase, but crypto.com. Check it out. Be a part of that Shiba army. Anyway, signing off for DMWATS podcast. I am Davey.
I'm Misty.
And we are DMWATS, guys. Thanks for checking us out. We'll catch you guys on the next one.
Hanging in there with us.
Yes.
That was one of our goals, and apparently we completed it.
Bye, everybody.